Welcome to the Laurel Hardy Show.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Shit.
So in today's video, we have got a lot of joists that we need to sort. As you can see just at the top right of my head there's the first joist that we're working on today, this one here. It had a little bit of rot from the bath that obviously leaked above it or something. So we just needed to add this little section in here to strengthen it, just to make sure that it doesn't rot away. So this like replaces that damaged section. So this is just like a little video of me and Dad trying to strengthen that joist. We drill the holes and yes, not the most exciting, but it needed to be done and just wanted to document what that looked like. So we've got this first joist which has got that damp damage, and then later on we've got a joist the whole length which has got basically a crack throughout the whole length, which we'll come on to.
Well, here's it. Well, day 2 all these recharged. Done a lot of work today, to be fair.
Right, you stay there a minute.
Laurel is drilling 10mm holes so the bolts can go through with the star washers between the joists. I think we need an extension there. Are we right side?
Yes!
Right, have you thought it? Right, try to have these across the left.
So you're telling me now we pull this up a little bit. Is that right?
Huh?
We pull this off a little bit?
Yeah. Not a little bit, quite a bit really.
Do we trust these?
Huh?
Do we trust these? Alexa, stop.
Do you want to display what you know?
You don't know, here please. Hang on that.
Please, here's your
Alexa, stop. Sorry if any of your Alexas are stopped there then. But yeah, just wanted to jump in and say we're just putting these bolts through now with the star washer in the middle, and then that pulls both the joists together, which I'll show you a little bit later on in a close-up.
So we're coming to the end of the procedure now. We're just doing up the stitches now to close in the wound. Only a little bit of arguments, so not too bad, but I done the majority of the work before he came here, so I lined it all up and got things ready.
There we go. So that's one joist strengthened because of the rot in there from the bath underneath it. Bath above it, sorry. It was also dripping down and made that rot. So now we've completed that. There's a hole left for electrics to go through. Nice and tight. There's a bolt on the other side. Ashley's volunteered as tribute to try and take that off. Just get where you can reach, Ash. Dad's cleaned the bathroom. Fair play to him, done a cracking job. Now we're on operation take all the wallpaper off so we can get a plaster in. So wallpaper off, ceilings down, which I'd take pretty much most of the ceilings down. So obviously we've taken Alicia's ceiling down, but Alicia's ceiling is coming down as well. So plenty of wallpaper to come off first, so take the wallpaper off, then the ceilings can come down, plaster can come in and upstairs. That's the plan. Hello, welcome back to another day. So yesterday we did some more progress wallpaper wise, so that was a big progress. So walls in, like, we'll call it the office for now, in the office room is clear, ceiling's not because we're going to board over that. In Elliot's room, all the wallpaper's off, took this vent down, Ceiling's not, because ceiling's coming down in here because of the mess. But this cupboard's gone. So the cupboard's completely gone now. So we're just, obviously the pipes are still here. So these are the new pipes, but we're just going to build a new cupboard around that. And then and then on the landing and on top of the stairs, like most of the paper is off. Ashley came over yesterday to do that bit, which is Richard's brother. So that's all done, just needs a little bit of like finishing off bits. Same in the bathroom. Wallpaper was all off. There's a couple of bits actually above there that I missed yesterday, but this is all off. But toilet needs to come out so we can pull that off, sort the wallpaper behind there. This needs to come off so we can get the wallpaper behind that as well. That cupboard needs to come out, but not today. Today we're going to finish off a little bit more on the media wall and then just do a couple of bits and pieces around the place. This one's a bit exciting. Wall template going up for the TV bracket in the middle of the media wall. So let's make sure this is straight, otherwise we're going to have a wonky telly and the living room look shocking.
Enough holes to hold the said bridge up.
Let's hope so, it's a big telly.
The 2x to it, let's see. 2x. Oh, these are going to be definitely enough. It'll do the job. Close enough. See, that's the difference between him and me. It's close enough. I've got our things spot on.
Difference is close enough. Was spot on.
Spot on, level.
And then obviously the wall's there, so it can push back and it'll come out just enough we could get. And then it tilts and turns so we can get in behind and do the LEDs and all that stuff if anything goes tits up. And happy days. Good job.
£27.99 Amazon.
Yes, well, we'll let you know how good it is when the telly's on the floor. So we're currently trying to work out where we want the cupboards and the alcoves. So we've got this piece of wood here on the side, and then we've got that's where the fire is going to. And now we're sorting out where the telly bottom is, telly top, and then we can sort of get our 3 alcoves and where the cupboard goes up to. So let's see how it goes. Hello there, good morning. It's a bright and early one because Rachel was working night last night, so she's been a trooper and staying and watching the kids while I smash out some work here, go home and then she can sleep. So a little bit of progress. Dad's been busy down here. So in the kids' playroom bit, you might notice some changes. So he's channeled out all the channels basically where we're going to want electric boxes. So he's stripped out cables that were already there. So like this stuff, it was just a mess of really old cables and things. So down, new box. There's going to be like a little small media wall type thing there. So socket there, then round to outside so we can have a little plug outside here. But on today's agenda, we are going to fix this joist. So this joist has got like a crack in it there, going across. That's not very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another joist right next to it, the whole length, and then we'll bolt it together, similar to what we did there. Well, no, not similar, exactly the same as what we did there. So we've got the new piece of wood going next to it, bolted in with the washers in the middle of it. But instead of like that length, it's going to go the whole length because this like questionable crack goes a lot of the way. So yeah, going to be a bit of a heavy one this morning, and it's like I said, it's bright and early, so do some sergeants now to wake up or something. Here we go. So we've cut the thing to the right size. We've cut the chunks out of it so it fits on the pipes. We've got little supports on here so that we can flick out so when it's up, so it's easy to drill through. Drilled all the holes in the thing, so now it's ready for it to go up. So fingers crossed it goes as smoothly as we hope it does. Let's see how it goes.
Laura and Andy strengthening a joist. A joint. A joint. We've just had a joint, and now we strengthen a joist. We've cut notches. We're hoping it's in the right place, because this thing is quite heavy. Right then, I've got the heavy end here.
Well, that's not going to work because
No.
you didn't the cable.
No, there's no cables. We've disconnected the light. Are you with me?
But I can help you a little bit.
It's the end I want.
Yeah, you just plop up to the line. Oh, that's on my head. Right. So it's just a nice little sped up video of us doing this because it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of drilling, a lot of just tightening those screws. Obviously we did it earlier with that little one. This one took a little bit longer because obviously it's way bigger, much longer, a lot heavier. So yeah, just sped it all the way up so we could crack on and nobody wants to see the same thing over and over again. Couple of pauses there just to show you guys it's done and it's up and it's never coming down again.
Yes. Slight bit of discrepancy in the thickness of the joist. We level by there, so we're going to crack on drilling holes. Well, no, I'll rephrase that. JB's going to crack on drilling holes. 10mm holes. So he's drilled the holes now through both joists. We've lined them up so they're not going to move. So we're going to put the new joist now, taking away a little bit. So we thread the bolt through the old joist, star washer in the middle of the joist, push the bolt through and nut the bolt the other side. That's the process.
There we are, all sweaty and covered in sawdust, but the new joist is up. There we go. Let's get a little bit closer. This is what it looks like. So this one was cracking in the middle. So we put this one on this side. Long bolt through the middle of both of them. Washer and nut, and then you have these little star washer with got like grippers on the inside. That shouldn't be sticking up, but I did it a little bit too low. But it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so that's in the middle of both of them. So then like the teeth grips both sides and pulls it together. So altogether there's 14 of them. 14 bolts and go all the way. It's all nice and tight together now. So now all the joists are all fixed. So that one was fixed where we just patched that a bit up. That one's the full length now. That was heavy and a bit not tricky, but just hard work. So that's all done. So one more thing ticked off. So winner, chicken dinner.